Audio Jungle. 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 Audio Jungle.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the Wildcat Den, everybody. How is everybody out there doing? Rusty, we are waiting on the snow down here in Kentucky. We don't know what we're going to get. They're giving ice. They're giving 3 inches. They're giving 7 inches, 4, whatever. Cold temperatures this week. I guess we just have to see what happens tomorrow afternoon, buddy. How cold is it up there your way, buddy?
But it's about 0 degrees. We had about probably 4 or 5
Whoa.
degrees for a high today. And that
Whoa.
wind's a blowing. It's whipping out there. The wind chill's supposed to be about 30 below. They said it's the Barney Blast. The whole United States is about purple when you look on that radar.
Yeah, well, Kentucky is covered, buddy. And let me tell you, like I said, we got temperatures coming in back behind it, and they don't. We've heard so many. We're gonna get something off of it down here.
The Barney Blast.
We'll get
Didn't he
something
have a
off of
song?
it. Hey, I don't know.
I can't remember.
I can't neither. So, Rusty, this past week, Indiana,
Big Kirk
I would have
Cincinnati.
never thought it.
No,
I would have never have in a million years thought that Indiana goes and wins the national championship. People,
well, the landscape's changed.
win it
And
all. Miami.
Cignetti said he said they didn't spend as much on them players as people thinks either. But it's just going out and getting the right players for your system. I think you go out and spend $50 million on a team. If you don't get guys that can play together, you're just going to have $50 million, garbage team. But I mean, Cignetti's got swag, and he's got them boys believing they're playing together.
Yeah.
Well,
listen,
but I tell you, I thought that was a good game.
That was a
I
very good
tried
game.
going to bed.
And all year.
I tried going to bed in the third quarter. So I listened to that, heard that big run and everything. Then I couldn't do it. I had to get up and watch it. And then when Miami got the ball back, I just knew Carson Beck was going to throw some big Hail Mary down there. Which that throw he threw that interception, it almost looks like if he would have threw it in the end zone, his guy was out in front.
Yeah. Well,
But
let
they
me ask
said
you something on the fan part of it. I said, let me ask you something on the fan part of it. What, since you live up there in Indiana never been known for football. Everybody knows that. Right? Am I right? I mean,
Yeah.
they just never been known for it. What's the mood up there of Indiana fans? Indiana fans. Since Rusty, our buddy here, Rusty lives up there. Are you seeing more Indiana stuff?
Well, you seen a little bit before the game, a little bit right after it. But I think you have to be more down toward the Indianapolis, Bloomington area. But
Right.
these people are just so stuck on Notre Dame, they can't give nobody much. I mean, they say they're glad that they won or whatever, but they're still doing more complaining about how they didn't get in the playoffs than giving Indiana props.
Yeah. Well,
it's just,
I
don't know. I'm happy for them.
Oh, yeah. Hey, look, like you said, the landscaping has changed. I mean, who knows? You could see Kentucky, Wake Forest. I mean, who knows? I mean, you would have never thought Indiana. I would have never thought Indiana. A lot of people I've seen would never thought Indiana. I mean, yeah, have good seasons, maybe go 8-3, something like that right there, 9-4. But
I mean, I've seen them. I think I've seen them upset Ohio State before when they have a good team, but that's just because more or less Ohio State didn't show up, overlooked them or something. That might be one won that year.
What's up, Zach? There's our buddy Zach. Zach's not feeling good, guys, tonight. Keep him in your prayers, and hopefully he will be back with us next Friday.
Well, what did you think about that officiating? Did you see that hit where that guy come up? I mean, that wasn't a definition. He was led with his crown. He launched, is away from the play, head right under the chin.
Officiating its last few years, it's awful. And this is just my opinion. It's just the targeting is not consistent. They're not consistent with the calls. I mean,
they'll call one that's like, I'm like, okay, the guy was just trying to make a play on the ball, and that's just how it worked out. But then something like that, they don't even throw a flag on unnecessary roughness or nothing.
Got it, Zach.
Yes, sir.
Zach also says he's with us. Zach also says officiating has been horrible this year. Yeah, I think there was one show, Rust. I think you was gone. Me and Zach done when we talked about the officiating one show back in the fall, how it was just this year, like our buddy Zach said, this year too has been just it's been horrible.
Well, now me and you talk about this, and we've heard other people talking about it, and I think I sent you an article about it, but people's kind of, with all the changes in the sport, I mean, football, basketball, and, just all the different things, NIL, portals, people come from the G leagues and college sports in general. I mean, it seems like a lot of people's just kind of sitting there at maybe distancing themselves from it or just kind of waiting to see what's going to happen and maybe gravitating a little more toward the NFL or something like that. I mean, what's your feel on that?
I think you're right, because the people that I've talked to is pulling away from it some, and I think I've told you that people that's watched college football for. I mean, and this is just my experience by talking to people, and I have texted you that
Yeah.
they're kind of pulling away from it. Some they don't watch it as much, and some just won't hardly at all. And some are, so I like you said, some are kind of sitting back and seeing what's you got some like that too.
Maybe they're waiting on it to just settle down and
And
see what we got because
I I guess there's some out there like that is what I'm trying to say. And then you got some that is absolutely, and listen, and I'm guilty of it myself. I mean, I'm guilty of just being, and I mean, you've talked about it. I'm guilty of just being plumb aggravated with it at times. And then sometimes I'm fine with it. And then sometimes I get so aggravated. I mean, but it's like you said, though, there's so much changes from year to year. I mean,
and to me, that's what got
how
me
do
away
you
from
feel?
NASCAR. But I'm hearing the same stuff
That's
from people up here.
I'm
But
hearing-
I
I'm
used to
down
be a
here
big
too.
NASCAR fan. I used to watch NASCAR over NFL. Not no more. I won't even turn NASCAR on anymore. I just got. I can't. A few years ago, I started trying to watch it again, and it's just so different now. It don't excite me whatsoever. Not
A
like
lot
it
of people
used
like
to.
that.
Back when Dale Jarrett, Bill Elliott, Dale
Yeah,
Earnhardt, Rusty
yeah.
Wallace, Mark Martin. Back when them guys raced, it was race.
Terry Labonte, Bobby Labonte.
I
Remember
mean,
them?
now they got that big old lug nut, one big lug nut. The whole bottom of the car is a big skid plate. If they flip the car, you can't see the drive shaft. Onboard computers. They got that big old seat in there that wraps all the way around their heads. They can't even see. I mean, Dale
Well,
Earnhardt didn't even wear a face mask.
you talk
I mean,
about
he didn't even.
computers. Well, you talk about, if we're on the subject, you talk about computers. What about on the sidelines? iPads and
Yeah.
Linux. Just
Well,
coach. Just that's what I'm saying. Just coach.
well, that's why they got to wear clear visors now. We talked about this before the season started. That's because they got them virtual video visors.
Yeah.
That's why they can't wear dark visors because they don't know if they have one of them on or not. The only way to monitor is to make them wear clear.
Right. I think it's everything. I think it's everything. I've talked to people like you said. You asked a question. I think you got people pulling back away from college sports. I think you got just casual fans that used to be fans kind of every now and then, maybe watch a game or two. And it's changed. You're right. Right. It's changed a whole lot. From
Well,
what they
just made changes again to the playoff rules.
So here
now all four Power Four champions are in, no matter what they're ranked or whatnot. And then Notre Dame, I don't know. I ain't read too deep into it, but I guess going into that last week, if they're ranked 12th, they're in automatically. I don't know if that's going into championship weekend. If they're ranked 12th, they can't drop out. I don't know. If that's what it is, I wouldn't want to play in a conference championship. They're guaranteed a spot if they're ranked 12th, but I don't know exactly. It has to be. I don't know if it's the final ranking after championship. I ain't got into that deep, but I seen where Duke would have been in this year too. So then it's changed again. Every year it's changed. And I don't get it. I mean,
I don't know. I don't know either.
But they said this has been the most views on a championship game since 2015. But are they really telling you?
And like I told you, well, now some of the rank the last couple of years has been dropped. But I remember I told you, I said this one will be good because of the story of Indiana football and the and well coached team. And it was, and you sent that to me. And when I answered you, I was kind of, saying in a way, I wasn't surprised.
Buddy, Miami played good ball though. Miami
What's up, Brian?
their defense is good, and
Yeah.
I like that running back. You called that preseason. You said they had a good running back.
Yeah.
He's a good power back.
He is. Yeah.
And that was a good game. I mean, I give Indiana props. Even though Signetti talked crap about the SEC, but hey, talk it. He backed it up. You can talk it.
Here you go. Here you go, Rusty. Here you go, Rusty.
Oh yeah. Well, we're gonna have to get a little bit down that way.
She said, "Don't send it down here." Don't send it
They said it ain't gonna get above 20 till sometime next month. I've been snowballing that driveway. I'm letting it go. I'm letting it build up. I ain't going out there till it gets enough for probably have to get that big snowblower out.
But Rusty, let's change gears just a little bit here. And Kentucky football.
Yeah.
As what you have seen as of right today, all the way up to today, and you sent me some rankings of the class. How do you feel going into this off season, this spring, of what they have accomplished? Will Stein and his staff, he's put together I think a nice staff. I really do. He's putting the pieces together. I saw an interview the other day, and listen, he said, work, put it together. I'm excited for all the changes of the sport that we just got through talking about. And I know there's a lot of changes. There's a lot of changes, and we get aggravated. I mean, we do. Yeah, I mean, because it's. But I'm excited about Kentucky football again.
Yeah,
I am.
I mean, as long as Stoops is there, they wasn't nothing to get excited about anymore.
So, with that being said, I'll ask you again: how do you feel up to this point going into off season and spring practice?
I mean, I like most of the moves and stuff he has done. There's a couple of players I'm worried about their past injuries. If that's gonna linger on into the season, but if not, I think we should have a pretty good team.
I do too, Rusty.
I think we're going to see a team that's more pedal to the metal. I think we're going to see totally different than what we're used to seeing. I think we're going to be scoring some points, and I think our defense is. I really don't know what our defense is going to do, but
we do have a few coming back. We got a handful coming back, so that's good. And
I mean, guys, we got a few good players, but
we will do that. What we did last year, guys. We will. Rusty will get his cookbook out this off season, and we'll go over the roster again.
Yeah, but that takes some time. And even last year, I went through that whole book and I missed that Skinner tight end.
Yeah.
Mikhail, is it Mikhail Skinner?
I think, yeah.
And hey, he's right there with Rodriguez, like maybe just right behind him as far as like athleticism wise and stuff as a tight end. And if he's still on our roster, hey, we're going to have some good tight ends.
Yeah, we had a few come back too. So, yeah, Rusty, I'm excited about it. I mean, I really am. I mean, I'd like to go to the spring game, guys. I like to go to the spring game.
Yeah, he said they're going to be hitting. It ain't going to be two-hand touch. He did. Did you hear him say Indiana can do it? Why can't we?
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people. I don't know if you and Zach saw it, but I even sent you something. I can't remember what it said. And somebody said at the end of the quote, said, "Don't ever tell me Kentucky can't do it in this
That's what
area."
I've been saying. I mean,
You know,
people
and
say
listen,
they ain't.
in the past, it was a, but again, the game's changed. In the past, it was a totally different story. Now I'm going back. Forget Stoops. I'm going back further. But now, the way things are, yeah, if Indiana can do it, yeah, right. I agree. Why can't we do it?
Well, see, before NIL and all that, people was like their third, like Alabama and Georgia, just because their facilities and everything, they's getting players sitting on the bench, second, third string, better than our starters, just because of the facilities and stuff they had down there.
Right,
And then
right.
and then the players they was sending to the NFL and all that, they was going just on their name, and but now times have changed. But they closed the portal. They closed the spring portal. They closed it all down to one big portal. And I seen that Tony from Miami. I seen a few Miami players went in, a couple Indiana went in after the championship game. But the deadline was last Friday, I think. Last Friday night we talked about that. But you know how many's left in there that hasn't signed with a school? There's like 1,200 players still sitting out there. And I think a lot of them probably won't get picked up. They probably ended their careers just trying to go out and get them an extra dollar. And or if they'd just stayed with their school, they'd been fine.
Where they was at. Yeah, exactly. Exactly right. That's something else going to have to be the portal thing.
I mean, that's like some agent probably told them, yeah, go in the portal. And then once they're in, they done decommitted from the school they's at. But now they're saying that can become a mess too. Huh?
I said, I just wonder how many when the portal first opened up. I just wonder what was the total count of how many players was in it.
It was a lot. I want to say it was around about 4,000. 4,000, 40. It was a lot. And they said it's 1,200. And they were saying that the ones that don't get signed, they'll be, as long as they're enrolled in a school, if somebody has a player go down in spring practice, as long as that player's enrolled in school, they can go get them. As long as they'd entered their name in at that time. So I don't know. They say it's still kind of messed up. But
well, how many portals do you think they should have? Do you think they should have one or two before the seasons start, after the national championship game?
Well, part of it has to do with like getting enrolled in school and all that. And I don't know all those dates and everything it has to be, but I think one's enough, but I don't know. I kind of think, well, if you wait till summer, I kind of think the change they did is probably better. It's better than it was because I didn't like that spring portal because
I don't like it.
you start learning your team, and next thing you know, the guy portal out.
Yeah. Our buddy Donald Robinson says, like Coach Cal said, one portal transfer only. That would fix the problem.
And then, like another thing Cal said, 5 years after you graduating class.
Yeah.
Your high school graduating class. And that's it. Don't matter if you have injuries or what. After that 5 years, you're out.
I'm like Donald. I mean, me personally, I say one transfer portal. I mean, that's just me, but that's my opinion.
Anything more than one, you have to set out a year.
That's where I was going with it next.
If you want to do more than one, then you have to set out a year. And now here's the thing. I think if you went to that rule and you give them one, okay, you can transfer one time. Anything after that, you have to sit out a year. Well, I don't think there needs to be a window. I think as long as they can get that school and get enrolled in time, they can just do it whenever.
Right.
I mean, I wouldn't see a problem with that. You have one, that's it. You just do it whenever you want. I mean, not in the middle of the season. They got to be some kind of deadline, but.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I do agree. I wouldn't do it then.
It's got to be so long before the season starts, but you could just do it any time. I mean, you could do it in the middle of the season, but you couldn't play till the next year. You know what I mean? I guess. I don't know.
I do. I feel that makes sense. Yeah. I mean, you're going to have to do something. You're going to have to get something because, man, this is
1,200 players. You know they all ain't going to get picked up.
They all ain't going to get
Well, and you ain't hearing a lot about, well, that house settlement, the NIL money and all that's supposed to be public now. You ain't hearing a lot about a lot of that, but
you're not hearing.
Like everything,
Donald
any
also,
NIL deal over $600 has got to go before that committee. You ain't even hearing about none of this.
Yeah. No, you're not. Donald also says, and the NIL money needs performance stipulations on it.
Well, that has to do. They have to write that up in their contract. And you got Duke and that quarterback. They're in battle in courts. He's wanting to transfer, but in his contract, they kind of locked him in. Did you see anything about that? Well, and the judges is ruling with Duke, and I think he's having to stay there. Now you got a quarterback as a fan. Your quarterback wanted a portal, but he wasn't allowed to because of his NIL. So now he don't want to be there. How would that make you feel as a fan?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess his contract, he's kind of binded. He has to stay there. Or I think they're still battling it in court. But he tried going in the portal, and Duke said, no, we got it on in writing. You got to stay with us. So now I guess he backed out or whatever.
What's going on?
It's like, is this, as a fan, I'd be like, he's not going, he's just out there going through the motions.
Court thing about, I forgot.
Yeah. Oh, was it Trinidad? He was out of eligibility and he was trying to get another year.
Oh, well, he was trying to get another year out.
They didn't let him have it. But I don't know. I don't get it. Some guys get 6, 7, 8 years, and some guys can't get their 6th year.
But Pavia got it though, didn't he?
Who?
Pavia got those extra years, didn't he?
Yeah. They's a defensive lineman up here at Notre Dame, got his 6th year just the other day. But now I don't know. He probably sat out due to injury or something a year or two. But I think that 5th year after your graduating class of high school, you're done. And then you'd have to go back from when they was in kindergarten and see when they was really supposed to graduate high school. You're going to you'd start having 30-year-olds in high school. You know what I mean? I mean, there's always going to be people.
Well, Russ,
them NFL playoffs was good.
I didn't really get to.
You missed out. I'm telling you.
What's up, Scott? Yes.
Yeah, where you been, buddy?
Where you been? I was wondering about him. He said he's had to miss the last several. Well, we're glad you're back, my friend.
What's Donald saying we shouldn't tell Alabama?
Shouldn't tell Alabama that.
What? Well, oh, the 5 years. Yeah.
5 years played. The 5 years played. The 5 years played.
Oh, yeah. They probably want about
I thought
yeah,
that.
about
I thought that.
28-year-old when they should be in their prime in the NFL.
They done gone to NBA to get players. Yeah, me and Rusty's had that discussion too about these teams. Yeah, Alabama got the center. Remember, Rusty? I told you about that.
Yeah. And there's a
In
guy talking about
basketball.
we might wind up getting, but it won't be for this year. But you heard of that Dink Pate? He's in the G League. I guess he's got connections to one of our coaches, basketball. But this guy done come out and said he wouldn't come this year. It'd be next year. But he said he'd be 95% sure he'd get cleared. That's
Well,
what I just said. Don just brought it up. Oh, he
Where's
said
that
he
guy
heard
from?
him. Who's he? I forget who he's even played. He's in the G League.
Scott says good to here it's next year.
Yeah,
G League.
He's in the G League.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what you.
But he's only
that's what you
19
were
years
talking about
old,
earlier.
though.
But and he's there. Has he ever? Well, anyways, that's another topic. I was getting ready to go into another topic, so we'll wait. Let's see. Scott says, "Hold on, Russ."
He's in the Knicks, I think.
Scott,
But he's been with.
well, Scott says he's a big time standout in the G League. To his understanding.
Yeah, he's supposed to be good. But they're saying they're paying more in college than they are G League.
That. Yeah. I don't know, Donald, if he can come back or not. I mean, he's been out. He's been away from Kentucky. So I'd say no.
Well, the commissioner said one of them said something about somebody didn't sign that. Remember that form? The guy that went to Alabama, they said he didn't ever sign a contract.
Right.
Well, now I think the guy that went to Alabama he's been under a couple of contracts, but because he didn't play in the game. See, they twist the rules every time they got something. Yeah, I wish they'd played Noah a little more my own self. I just wonder, they had him put on that extra weight. You think that's too much for him to lug around, or? I think he's hesitant when he's got the ball. I think he needs to just let it rip.
Just shoot it. Just shoot it.
Just shoot it. I watched him hesitate.
Donald said he had 3. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And guys, that's going to bring us to this. This is going to bring us to this right here. Kentucky has won 4 straight SEC games.
That's a big deal.
What Scott?
I didn't think they could do it.
Oh, that's what Scott. Oh, okay. That's what Scott said. Agree. He plays nervous. That's what. But yeah, Kentucky guys has won 4 straight SEC games. And listen, we've been down in these games, and usually when we get down 12, 13, 14, 15 points, that's it. But we have fought back in these games. But here's the thing, Rusty, and correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't you say we can't do that every game? I know I had talked to other people that have said, hey, listen, we can't do this every game. We got to put everything together from first half all the way through. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not sitting here, hey, Texas was a big win. I thought so because Texas, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, they went in and didn't they beat Vanderbilt? Texas did. I think Texas did.
I think so.
I think they did. I think they beat Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's got a solid team. They got a good team.
I'm surprised they let that dude sit over at that puke bag. If he's that sick, he should have been out there around everybody.
I know he's
he wound up playing.
Yeah, I know it.
He was a big guy, though. He must be one of the good players.
But, I'm not sitting here saying, hey, I'm glad we won. I'm glad we come back. We needed to break that cycle. Get down, come back. But we need to put it all together is what I want to say from start to finish. What about you, Rusty?
Yeah, I think we're getting there. And I think we changed our lineup. Now now we're down another cat.
Yeah, that's yes. Cam Williams broke his foot. I have never seen, and I think I texted you all. So I ain't never seen so many injuries with Kentucky the last 2 years. And what's the odds? Yes, Scott. That's what I guess that's big first half. I guess that's Scott. That's what I was getting at from first to the end of the end of the game. We got to put it all together. But what's the odds, Rusty, of you point guards 2 years in a row both having shoulder injuries? You had Butler last year, Lowe this year. Lowe's out the rest of the season. What's the odds in that? Cam breaks his foot. What's our friend Donald say? Aberdeen is playing better because he knows his role since Lowe's out, and JQ can sit out the rest of the season. JQ, I think, hit that knee, if I'm not mistaken, is bothering him. Is why he's sitting out.
Chandler's improving every game, I think.
Now, I'm going to tell you, one of them games, if it wasn't for Aberdeen, excuse me, and Chandler, and I can't remember what game it was, they had some big plays, like you said, Rusty. To me, we probably wouldn't have won that game. And I not remember. I don't know if it was the Tennessee. It may be the Tennessee game. And by the way, we beat Tennessee down in Knoxville. I forgot to mention that. I love it. Oh, I love it. Rocky Flop goes down.
Our girls were playing them the other night. Did they wind up winning that?
Tennessee got lucky.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, they beat our women's team. I think by 2 points.
Oh, they probably had the referees out there with their orange whistles.
Scott said Chandler's definitely getting his confidence and flow back. Yeah. And that's what I was saying. One of them games, and I think it maybe was the Tennessee game, Scott, I think. Just my opinion, I think Aberdeen and Chandler made some good plays there, and we just pulled ahead.
Well, Noah don't play enough to really get confident. Last year, when they'd pass him that ball, it just barely touched his fingers, and he was shooting. This year, I watched him. Well, he was wide open, should have shot it. He second-guessed himself, almost shot it again. Then he didn't hardly have nobody to even pass it to because, I mean, he should have just shot it. He was open. And
I forgot about him too. I'm sorry.
Tomorrow
Rusty.
we'll see Travis Perry.
Malachi.
Yeah, Marino's getting good.
He's getting good. Yeah.
And maybe now that we know, now we've had a few players get hurt, we know what lineup we got to run, we know what we got to work with. Maybe that's actually helped us. I mean, I'm not saying it's good having players down, but maybe it helps figure some things out. Maybe we had the wrong lineup in. You know what I mean?
Kind of like Donald said, maybe, no, was it Donald or Scott?
We were just getting the wrong mixture. Now
Donald
we know
said
what.
A few comments. He said because of Lowe's out.
Yeah.
You kind of know your role now. He also says, Rusty, I think that's spot on. That's spot on. I think they all know the roles.
I think that helped them figure it out because they was too much switching in and out, and everybody couldn't figure out their role.
Right. But Rusty, can you bring up the basketball top 10 on your phone? Guys, I don't have it, or I'd pull it up, let Rusty pull it up, and we're going to go over the top 10 in basketball. And then we will get into tomorrow's going. And they've changed a lot of times on the games. Like tomorrow, Ole Miss and Kentucky was supposed to play at 12. Now they play at 11. And our friend Mark from North Carolina that sometimes comes on the show, he told us today that North Carolina has changed their game. I saw something about Seton Hall, and it's from this snow and ice storm we're supposed to get.
Oh, speaking of the Big East, do you see where St. John's and Xavier play this weekend?
Oh, wait, we need to do some here a couple weeks. We need to do some top 10 or top 10.
Some
games of the week, matchups for basketball, like we do football.
Now football season's over. I can get into basketball a little bit, but I don't get too deep into it till football's over.
You're gonna have to change since we're doing the show.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to watch both of them. You're gonna have to watch both of them.
I'll tell you, this NFL's good this year.
Okay,
guys, it's unfortunate Bo Nix got hurt because Denver had a shot.
Look who's joined us.
Oh, look here.
Oh, look here,
Getting
Dr.
ready to go
Mark.
in the top 10. Got the doctor in the house. Nope.
He says not they are. Donald also go back up to Donald. Kentucky's girls game got changed to Sunday. Didn't know that, Donald.
Well, coming in at number 10, we got Michigan State.
Top 10 guys basketball. Michigan State.
They're 17-2. Ooh, they blowed out North Carolina, Kentucky. They beat Arkansas. They lost to Duke by 6. Lost to Nebraska by 2. Did you hear Izzo talking about his mama could take something? I can't remember who he's talking about.
I saw that. You sent that to me.
He said she's in old folks and in her 90s. Number 9, we got Iowa State, 17-2. Lost to Kansas, 63-84. Lost Cincinnati, 70-79. Beat Purdue. They beat St. John's by 1. They beat Baylor. Baylor don't look ranked, but they're usually pretty good. Number 8, we got Gonzaga, I think they got a pretty good resume, I think. Well, they beat Kentucky, Alabama.
Iowa State is
They lost to
tough.
Michigan 101. Man, Michigan blowed them out. Michigan must not be no joke. Number 7, we got Nebraska, the Corn Shuckers. They beat Michigan State by 2.
I've got to show everybody something after you do that.
Matter of fact, Nebraska, they're undefeated, 19-0.
Nebraska?
Yeah. Number 6, we got Houston. They've been pretty good. They've been pretty good.
I'm sorry, Rusty. I was just telling everybody don't go nowhere. I'm going to show you all something after you do the top 10.
Oh, okay. Oh, they lost to Tennessee's their only loss by 3 points. Number 5, we got Duke.
Duke at 5. Oh, my goodness.
Who's Duke beat? They beat SMU, Louisville, Florida State, Georgia Tech. They lost to Texas Tech. That's their only loss. They lost by 1. They beat Michigan State, Florida, Arkansas, God almighty, Kansas, and Texas. Yeah, nobody. Bunch of garbage. All right. Number 4, Purdue, the Boilermakers. They're 17-2. They lost to UCLA and Iowa State. They beat Texas Tech, Alabama, Auburn, which I don't think Auburn's all out without Bruce Pearl. I went plumb out. Number 3, we got Michigan, the Wolverines. See what they're doing.
That's number 3.
Yep. They're 17-1. They're blowing people out. They blowed Auburn out 102-72. TCU came close, about got them, but
who's number 2?
Number 2, we got UConn and Hurley. They're 18-1.
Oh my goodness.
They beat Texas pretty good. They lost to Arizona. Other than that, they beat Xavier pretty good, so I don't know how good Xavier's going to be. Number 1, we got Arizona.
Arizona. I know they was
19-0.
Undefeated.
Yep, that's your top 10.
Top 10 guys of college basketball. Now, I've got to show everybody something here, Rusty, what I got this week. Art said, y'all stay safe. I got something today for the Wildcat, or this week from the Wildcat Den. And I'm going to show you all this. My mother-in-law got this for me, and it was supposed to be a Christmas gift. But it came late.
It's late.
Oh, check it out. Check it out. Check it out. I'm going to show you. And this is.
Let's see what you got.
Check this out, guys. I don't know. It's my UK tree. It's going to be used for Christmas. It's going to be used for Christmas, but I can't put it up. I'm hanging it in the backdrop, but look, it's got all of the UK stuff on it. It's got the helmets.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got jerseys. You got the NCAA trophy with it. My hand's in the way. guys. Look here.
Oh,
You got
yeah. Got
Commonwealth State.
Kroger Field.
Got Kroger Field. Commonwealth. I mean, it's neat, guys. I mean, I love it, and I thank Gail for it. And it's got Kentucky stuff with it, guys. See it? It's got jerseys, UK stuff, Commonwealth. Got a big Wildcat with a Santa Claus. But this is going back up behind me, Rusty. I can't put it up for going up in the Wildcat Den for my backdrop. Guys, what y'all think about it? Scott says nice. It is, Scott. And I thank my mother-in-law for getting it. She ordered it. It was supposed to come for Christmas. It didn't get here till later. And she told me she was wondering about it. And but that's going up behind me, Rusty. I don't care if it's got a UK with a Santa Claus on it. That's going up behind me somewhere in Wildcat Den here. But
she probably thought she got scammed to come this late.
Well, yeah, it did come late. But she's a good one. She is Gail. Yeah. Miss Callaway is a good one, or Gail. She had you in school, didn't she, buddy?
I had her 2 years in a row.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Rusty, this is what I'm going to go with now. Guys, tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, Ole Miss has never beat us in Rupp Arena. I saw something today. Is that now? That's what I was saying. They ain't never beat us in Rupp Arena. This game is tomorrow.
I heard Travis Perry ain't doing too good.
Well, got Kentucky versus Ole Miss. Is he getting to play any? Travis
I don't
Perry?
know. I don't know.
You don't know?
I heard what time he does get to play, he ain't doing much. Well, let's see. Ole Miss they've lost to Auburn. They've lost 8 games. They've lost to Auburn, Arkansas, Oklahoma, NC State, St. John's, Utah, Iowa. They ain't doing too good.
Scott says very limited minutes for him. So Donald?
He's not a starter. I'll tell you that much.
Donald said he'll light us up tomorrow for 40. I don't know, Donald. I think we.
Well, he had 15 points against Auburn off the bench.
Predictions,
ain't
Rusty.
Too bad, is it? Huh?
Predictions on this.
He only had 3 points against that. Predictions?
Prediction. What are you thinking tomorrow? What are you thinking? What?
I think we're going to score a lot of points.
I think so too. I think we'll score.
I'm going to say about 83 to 65.
Scott says we should beat them by 15.
That's about what I said, wasn't it?
Yeah. So you and Scott's on. Okay, so you and Scott. Donald, are you still on here? If you're still on here, what's your prediction? Since we don't
I don't think it's going to be close. I don't. I think the talent's starting to show on Kentucky. And we got size, too.
We do.
JQ needs to just put a goddamn knee brace on, get out there and play. I mean, come on, man.
Okay, Donald's give us his pick.
Oh, he's hiring me.
My heart saying Kentucky, but man, but my gut feeling says Ole Miss. Donald's going with Ole Miss, guys.
Oh
Scott
man.
is saying Kentucky earlier, but Scott has gave his 92-77. Okay. I've still got to it's my turn, ain't it, guys? Rusty.
See,
Kentucky
Donald's
85.
got. Well, I'll tell you.
Kentucky 85. Ole Miss 69.
Oh, he's a ballpark.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. 85-69 Wildcats. Takes this one. And look, that article I saw says Ole Miss never beat us at home. I don't think they have.
Donald's saying his heart says Kentucky, but his gut says Ole Miss.
Gut says Ole Miss. He's picking.
Now, when you're gambling, you gotta go with your gut. My problem is I go with my heart too much.
Yeah.
And I'll see a game on there. I know good and daggum well it's going to hit, but I won't bet it just because I don't want to be rooting for that team.
And you can't pick the Vikings when they're not in the playoffs.
You gotta go with that with business. Yeah, you can't pick the Vikings when they ain't even in the playoffs. Oh Lord.
Rusty, Donald says same way.
I can't stand it. Then I'll
Guys,
make bets with my heart just because I want it to happen, and I just think it'd be that much more awesomer if it hits.
Well, see, buddy. See, when you put that up there, I was well. Anyways, Vikings is my team. You all know that. I've been a Vikings fan ever since high school or junior high.
Boy, did you see that Bears game?
He said, "Now, Scott, I was Vikings fan when we was in high school, junior high." He said that never picked the Vikings.
Did you see that,
Scott, when they wasn't even in the playoffs?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Did you see that Bears game where Caleb ran back all the way back to about the 40 and threw it up?
I saw the clip.
That was about the same thing CJ Carr did in that Miami game, first game of the year last year. About the same spot on the fields and everything. You remember that?
Mm-hmm. You know, you said something last week, speaking of the Vikings. You said, I saw an article today about Joe Burrow.
Yeah. I heard
that. I saw something today on it.
Well, I think Joe Burrow's starting. I think him and the front office is starting not get along now. He's got that big contract though, so they're going to have to do. But he's a franchise quarterback. But if he's healthy, but he's always got a toe hurt or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, guys, I don't have nothing else tonight. Rusty, you got anything for him, buddy?
Just everybody stay warm. Watch these
guys.
Watch these AFC, NFC championship games. These NFL games. The only thing I don't like about them is kickoff. They're good. I mean, they're good games.
Donald's going with a 1-point win.
1-pointer.
Yeah, he's going with 1 point tomorrow.
His gut and heart playing tug of war. You know it?
Yeah, we got we're gonna have some later on too, we're gonna have a trivia night. I know guys like to do that too. I mean, I know a lot of people like that last year. We're gonna do some stuff, guys. We're gonna have some drawings, maybe some prizes too. I've been thinking of some ideas for the show. Kind of like if you comment on the show, just comment, we'll put your name in, draw a prize. Yes, Scott. Might even get Zach back on here. We might do some simulation on the NCAA. Me, Rusty, and Zach pick our teams and simulate games and stuff during the off season. Then Rusty's got to do his cookbook, Kentucky Wildcat cookbook of the roster. Remember last year, Rusty?
Yeah.
Rusty, that was awesome, guys. If you've not seen that show, I know it's on. Listen, we're on YouTube. You got to pull it up. It's from the spring, and he marinated the Wildcat with the roster with all the ingredients because we had guys from everywhere. Awesome show. I loved it. But we got some ideas. I've been thinking of some ideas for the show and stuff. And guys, remember with the snow, be careful. I mean, if it's bad, just be careful. Don't get out. Just stay warm, and you all be safe out there. Okay, guys. We love you. Rusty, got anything else for my friend?
No, that's about it.
Well, guys, we're gonna get off here. You all stay safe. Thanks for supporting us. Like I said, we enjoy doing this. We're just fans like you all. We're no experts. We get on here, have a good time, like to talk Kentucky sports, just whatever. So we'll be on here next week. Tune in. Hopefully, our buddy Zach will be back on here with us. We hope you get to feeling better, my friend. Rusty, until next week, remember, guys, God loves you. Go Big Blue. Good night, everybody.
Wow!